niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Ooda. Welcome to the Ooda. All my niggas from the Ooda. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Ooda. Welcome to the Ooda. All of my niggas insane. They tryna catch a mistake. Young niggas putting in pain. It in the game, all for the game. Niggas ain't playing for nothing. Went in school, laying in pain. My little nigga kill my little nigga. Full-time job not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch of the field, nigga. You was in the house, I'm a field nigga. No fuck boys around real niggas. Been a drug dealer since a little nigga, huh? To get a kilo, they'll kill a nigga. Fuck how you feel, nigga. To get some kilos, I'll kill a nigga too. Throw that rock like I'm Montana. Good head, rig my antennas. G49, I San Fran. Beat the box with my hand.
I don't got it. Everybody didn't heard it, right? Now here go the next, right? Now I'm gonna break this down, and for all y'all, there's 3 documents out. You have the complaint, that's 107 pages. You have the indictment, that's 75 pages. And you have his bail denial, which is 26 pages, right? Now, when he originally went to turn himself in, I was under the impression that he must didn't talk to an attorney or he didn't know nothing until we got the complaint. Now, when we get the complaint, remember his words was, all this is happening because of WACK, 600, and loose cannon, right?
Right.
But when we get the complaint shows in January 2023 on RW, which is Rayshawn Williams' 2nd anniversary of being unalived, the feds came to his home and talked to his wife.
My whole career, I was pretty much bald, so people just got to know me as being a bald guy. I did wonder what it would be like if I could have hair.
His wife did.
Salute to everybody in the building. You already know, Lord in the building, West Adam. You already know in the building. Salute to everybody, man. It's a lot going on in these YouTube streets. We see WACK getting at it with CHARISSE. It looked like he trying to throw who? Loosen him under the bus. He's saying, nah, I mean, don't play with me. Because at the end of the day, Jay Reed and Eddie Boy is close. And Eddie Boy and 600 is close. And me and 600 is close. So when he's saying things like this, this is the use of a button. Big U. Called the use of a button. The button's blue that I just pressed. We got to think, what the hell? So we're going to listen to this. We're going to get into that. We got into the Big GG earlier today. Shout out Big GG. Feel like a one-man wrecking crew. Wrecking crew. Remember the in Tupac and Bishop? And them? Wrecking crew. When they was walking up the hill. Son, she like a one-man, one-woman wrecking crew. It's crazy. So salute to that. Salute to everybody in the building. So we got a lot to break down. But we're going to get into this first so we can hear all the bullshit. Everybody hit the poll now. Salute. Okay, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all thinking. Do not be shy around here. That's how come my peoples is falling victim to content place, because we ain't getting our voice out. We not doing that. We all on go. Shit, Gigi on go. Go ask her if she on go the next time you see it. She gonna be like, hell yeah, I'm on go. Gigi ass on go, nigga.
And use Big U's dad's phone to contact him. Remember, the whole time, Big U's phone is wired.
Right.
So they got the wife calling him, telling them the feds came by.
Bo,
about RW.
Salute, bro. Salute.
RW's murder. This is January 2023. June of 2023, they serve a warrant on Big U to get his DNA.
It's going to be the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to let this whole shit play. You know, I'll be up here. I'll be doing my thing. I'll be, you know what I mean? Just be up here by myself. But I am going to be dropping the link in here in a minute. For you, if y'all want to lift up your voice and you got something to say about any of this shit, man, it's not just about me lifting up our voices. This shit is on go, and we need to all be lifting up our voices. Y'all have helped my platform to get to 5,000 so far in a few months, in a couple of months. And I'm going to allow y'all to also use my platform that y'all helped me to lift and build, to lift y'all voices up as well. And that's going to give y'all some shine as well to get some more subscribers to y'all shit. And this is how we all going to do it. And we all going to monetize, and we all going to keep winning, and we all going to keep getting subscribers, getting likes, getting shares, and getting everything together, bro. That's what this whole shit is about. Nobody do shit by their own. Anybody that think they do something on their own, they lying, bro. They lying or they a damn plumb fool, son. Straight. So salute to everybody in the building, all right? In a minute, I'm going to be dropping the link. Anybody out, hit the link and y'all can come up and y'all can talk and tell me what y'all thinking about any of this shit, man. Any of this content play, anything, Big GG with her big ass gun running around the fucking YouTube streets. Anything y'all think y'all want to talk about, we can talk about this shit. Don't make nobody break us up that we can't talk about what the hell we want to talk about. They gonna call us a fuzz or fed. Nah, nigga, we ain't no feds. We come together talking about anything we want to talk about, period. That's how come we used to go into shit back in the day. You go by your homegirl crib, your homeboy crib. They talking about, yo, that's my weird uncle. What the fuck he's still in the crib for? Yo, that's my grandmama favorite son. What you mean? Why these? No, we need to be speaking up, lifting our voices together. Fuck all the bullshit. I don't care. Straight. So salute to everybody that respects some shit like that. And we gonna protect each other. That's why we don't go together.
For the murder of Rayshawn Williams. August of 2023, him, his wife, and a lady named Nita, which is Petey Wack's wife, baby mama, are all arrested on some fraud allegations.
Yep.
Then in 2024, Monty, the trap kitchen lady, is pulled in, questioned about the sex trafficking. She goes to Big U and tells him, and he stops her from going back in there. That's 4 times. Right? Now we're going to stay with the 4. I'm going to get to something else later. So 2023, 2024, these are the 4 times that you, Big U, have had contact with the FBI. So why, when they arrest you, you say, I don't have no idea what's going on? Why, when they tell you to come turn yourself in, and they say you're a fugitive, you say, I don't have no idea what's going on? You gotta have some type of idea. You didn't have 4 interactions. Now, let's add some more funk to the gumbo. In the paperwork, the complaint, the 107-pager, it gives a description of how much you're on the phone contacting your circle about meeting about this murder, right? You telling them the police is on me. They own me. They own me. Now, let me tell you what's crazy, what a lot of people haven't looked at. Remember, all they was on was Big U, nobody else. April 8th of 2021, New Jersey Rolling 60 indictment comes down. Big U was named as number 4 target in the paperwork.
I lie. I love y'all. I be lying too. Cause I told y'all I wasn't gonna say nothing else. I'm pressing the blue button behind that shit. Listen to me, y'all. I'm right here. Y'all have thought like this nigga on exposers? Hell no. What the fuck I look like? Young and heifer to y'all niggas? You think I'm a trade and flipping out? You see my ass on the exposer screen? See my ass over there? What? No, you won't see it. That's not me. But look, I just put myself here because I'm covering Ghostman. I can't take this nigga Ghostman, son. If anybody of y'all in that chat cannot take Ghostman, Ghost, whatever, check-in time, check-out time, nigga sound like he in Pathmark, in the supermarket or something. He bugging check-in time, or he work in a hotel. Like when he worked right next to the Indian man. Yalla, check-in time. He bugging check-in time. That's why I'm covering Ghostman. That's why I put myself here. Usually I'm in the corner, not covering nobody on the screen. I'm only on this screen because I'm covering Ghostman. I cannot take this nigga, bro. Straight. This nigga do like 3 views too on gang.
We got the documents. But yet you keep your socials and your phone number the same. This is April of 2021. So let's say you didn't know about the task force they formed January of 2021, the Rolling 60 task force. And let's say you didn't know about the Rayshawn Williams Big U task force they formed February of 2021. All this in the paperwork. You damn sure knew about the New Jersey Rolling 60 indictment you was in April 8th of 2021. So why would you continue to call your homies on this phone? Now you are leading law enforcement to the other people involved. So when it hits the fan, it's other people you taking down with you. See, this is what people ain't understanding. He knew his phone was hot.
Right.
2021. But 2023, you really knew it because they coming to see you. So why, when you got to turn yourself in to surrender, you're saying, we're the reason why you in there? 600, I don't know. The exposures ghost, all y'all have been through this. I'm glad we got Reg here. Is Reg here? Is Reggie here yet?
Reggie ain't on here yet.
Right. Let me get Reg in here. I don't know why is he totally forgetting about all these instances and situations he had? Wasn't he running around the neighborhood telling people he had to go do some time for fraud?
Yep, he was saying that he gonna have to go sit down for a couple of years.
So why is he saying all of this stuff was behind us?
He doing that to gaslight, man. I think it's just all gaslighting because he really got to edit that statement. But one thing he was right about, though, y'all know that though. Loose Cannon did play a part in him getting fucked off, though. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
What part you talk? What part you mean?
Right.
You and 600 ain't got nothing to do with it, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where he be coming up with that.
Are you talking about? Well, listen. Well, hold on. We got to talk about that because.
Holy shit. Listen to this. Listen. Okay, I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time?
We know he knew about the murder investigation.
Right.
We know he knew about the sex trafficking investigation. We know he knew about whatever fraud thing was going on. I don't think he knew about the extortion investigation. I'm going to tell you why. It said in the complaint that up until March 14th or 15th, just 2 or 3 days prior to them people making their arrest, he was still collecting extortion money.
Right.
So I don't think he knew about that. So remember, Lou's situation is caught up in that. That same individual, victim one, is the one the robbery supposed allegedly happened with. The story that they said Luce told.
But
right?
see, that's why I feel like, that's why I say Luce definitely played a part in getting him jammed, because this the thing, in the paperwork, the way that we read it, right? This the way the feds reported it, right? They said basically that the dude
is a meat eater, homie. Bloods on Bloods and Crips. This guy goes. He talking about Luce is this and this and that, but you and 600 ain't. What's wrong with this guy? Luce, 600, and WACK 100 are guilty of the same thing. All three of them was trying to open a case on Big U for years. Even when Loose Cannon said, yo, listen, I'm not going to talk about this and this and no more because I'm not trying to open up. No, I'm not talking about an open case. No, all three of them people was trying to open up a case on Big U, bro. So what the hell did Ghost just say? That's why you see me on the screen covering this nigga. And that's why that nigga only do 2 views, bro. On Bloods and on Crips, my nigga, and on folks, GDs, whatever, on everybody that ever banged the gang, bro. Yes, nietas, años, norteños, everybody, bro. This nigga's bugged out, bro. Facts, man. Y'all let me know if y'all like Ghost, bro. Get in the comments, please, bro. If y'all jacking Ghost, let me know, bro. Let me know if you jacking Ghost, bro. If you check in time, I check out time. You might be in your checkout time, bro. I might have to tell you like Black Sam told the nigga Rockstar. Nigga, y'all get it cracking on the like button, or y'all just gonna have to get it cracking and come back, man. You fucking with Ghost? Man, go get it cracking and come back if you fucking with Ghost, man. If you fucking with Ghost, man, get it cracking and come back. Get it cracking and come back. He ain't nobody, bro. That's why I'm covering him up right now.
Dale told them about the robbery extortion move that allegedly Loose Cannon and the rest of Big U minions did on the dispensary, right? Then they said
This nigga that's
Loose
talking
Cannon
the most right now.
corroborated that story.
Why is he talking the most like he know the most about the story? But you see how he talks so fast? When he said, listen, man, Loose Cannon was the one that set up he da-da-da. Then he said, so WACK says, what do you mean he's the one? See what I'm saying? This is why WACK said that, because this nigga's talking fast. The same thing that Ghost said that Loose Cannon was guilty of, both WACK and 600 is guilty of. I'll rewind it just a little bit to show you, son. All right, listen to me. Watch.
Said in the complaint that up until March 14th or 15th, just 2 or 3 days prior to them people making their arrest, he was still collecting extortion money.
Right.
So I don't think he knew about that. So remember, Lou's situation is caught up in that. That same individual, victim 1, is the one the robbery supposed allegedly happened with. The story that they said Luce told.
But
right?
see, that's why I feel like, that's why I say Luce definitely played a part in getting him jammed, because this the thing, in the paperwork, the way that we read it, right? This the way the feds reported it, right? They said basically that the dude, Dale, told them about the robbery extortion move that allegedly Loose Cannon and the rest of Big U minions did on the dispensary, right? Then they said that Loose Cannon corroborated that story on No Jumper. You dig what I'm saying? So that means...
So see, and I've been waiting to see that go. See, I don't know if Dale had already told him this prior, and then when Luce said it to corroborate, or did they hear Luce talking about it and
in the
they
paperwork
went back
say,
and asked him? I can't.
But WACK, in the paperwork it say that. The way that paperwork reads, it reads as if Dale told them about...
Bring Reg up, mama.
It reads as if Dale told them about what happened, and then basically Loose Cannon corroborated it later on No Jumper.
Right.
And Ghost is right, because it says later on, the story was corroborated later on by Loose Cannon on No Jumper. That's their exact words.
Oh, so Dale had already told him about the situation.
Right.
It says it was corroborated later on, so later on means it was afterwards.
So in a way, Dale and Loose Cannon kind of cooperating. Well, it
looks like well, you got 3 people. You got Dale Robinson, they said corroborated it, and then willingly. And then Luce, I guess, on the No Jumper interview, they saying he did that. Now, I'm still confused. We're gonna get to that, because remember 6, it's another story went on prior when we thought we was trying to go bail somebody out.
Right.
To where that situation was there. But at the time, we thought it was bullshit. You know that. We like, it's cat, right? It was so much going on behind the scenes. Me and 6 looking at each other like, this can't be what it is, right?
Right.
Because the truth was always mixed up with a little BS every time.
Want to make your money work harder for you? Find out how real estate can elevate your investment strategy.
You get what I'm saying? So
It's a lot to break down. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know we in the land of the living. We still here. God bless everybody that we lost. Facts, and we still here. So salute to that, man. All right. Everybody drop a like. Everybody hit that poll, because I want to know what everybody thinking. That's on my great granny soul. I want to know where everybody hit. Hit that poll, right? And we're going to get into some of this, and we get into some more. We got to see what him and Adam, you got to see how he broke down that Adam shit. When him and Adam, WACK and Adam was speaking, and he went off on CHARISSE again and Luce on the low. Like, because he feel like he know that Luce and them know shit about him too, and they could expose shit. So he's flaring up big to make sure that they don't do shit. Listen, I don't say, until you say bitch, go get your bitch. Nigga, I don't give a fuck until Luce say bitch. I don't want to hear nothing from that bitch. I'm like, damn, and I'm not calling CHARISSE out of name. I ain't calling nobody no bitch. But I'm just saying, WACK going mad hard. I understand she said he was a concubine or a mistress or some crazy shit. That was funny.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit.
Well, she wild out with that one. But come on, bro. So we just got to understand what the hell going on. All right. If this content play, motherfuckers getting called out their names, motherfuckers getting disrespected, motherfuckers sisters is coming outside disrespecting them, cursing them out, and Trini. You're not the Trinidadian and things and all of that going on. The fuck? So this shit ain't no content play, nigga. Chill. This shit's up and this shit is looking like it's stuck, nigga. So everybody drop a like and let me know. And I will be dropping the link in a couple minutes so that everybody could just join the chat. If you want to just jump up, join up, just let me know what you thinking and drop down, whatever, man. This is what we're going to be doing a little bit more here because y'all have helped me to grow this channel right here. And I have to reciprocity, bro. I have to use my channel to help lift y'all the way y'all lift me. If I don't do that, I'm just gonna feel fake as a motherfucker, bro. Trust me. And I'm telling you, I have to do it. Salute to everybody.
There was an arrest prior to that where 600 was in the vicinity. Well, so they say. And they're supposed it took Luce to the feds. So when 6 get the call, he say, I'm right down the street. I'm finna come up there. Somehow they wave 600 off. So when we get the first story from CHARISSE.
We talking about Luce and CHARISSE. If y'all wondering what we're talking about.
When we get the first story from CHARISSE, they pulled in the gas station. He got out the car, they snatched him. They allegedly go in the car, found a burner. That was the first story, right? Or no? What was it?
No, the first story was they never searched the car.
They never searched the car. You're right.
They just took him.
So at this time,
they
just took him, right? So at this time, I'm like, well, give us his information because I didn't really know his name, his date of birth. And we gonna, see what it is. We couldn't find him in no facility, right? So we looking. She gives us the ID 6 that 6 online with Luke's brother at the time.
Right.
6 and the ID to the brother. Long story short, the brother sent us back what it's supposed to be. So we go to check it in and check it and we can't find it. Now this is one of the situations where some business was supposed to close.
Right.
Right? So the next morning, we can't find him. The next morning, we get a call. Oh, they let him go. They took him to the Fed building. They go. I said, all right, I got a black car service down there. I'm going to have him pick him up. He said, nah, this guy going to come from San Bernardino. That don't make sense. That's a 100-mile round down. The black car could be already 100 miles up, and then he could just drop him off and they can roll, right?
Right.
They didn't want to do that, right? So I'm sitting back thinking about it. I'm like, well, what was the situation about? He tells us it's about Dale. We listening to him, but at this time, I'm writing it off because you don't got no type of documents to show. I'm telling 6, but 6 telling me really WACK. Right when some business was supposed to close, it's some bullshit. Now, this is going to establish why I thought the other shit in Vegas was some bullshit.
Right.
Because in between that is 3-4 more situations, right? Yep. To where business going to close, something fantabulous, mysterious shit from Sinners then popped up. And Sinners wasn't even out yet, right? But I'm sitting here thinking, right?
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into with a 3.6 GPA.
If they snatched you for that, because maybe it's some truth to it. Why? I don't know, right? Why?
But let's say this,
if they
right?
snatched you for that, and dude is hot, why would you get on the phone with him?
Right. I tell you a reason why he would get on the phone with him, right? A reason he would get on the phone with him is because now they both working. Now let's think about this, right? What happened in the 6ix9ine case before everybody got picked up? Nobody knew about this.
The driver got snatched and he was working.
Exactly. But what happened after that? 6ix9ine let us know that before he got picked up with everybody, he got took in previous before that and he was already working. 6ix9ine said that. So how do we know? Like you said, right? You said for San Bernardino niggas to go pick Luce up in San Diego, that don't make sense because it's so far. But what do make sense is he go in that Fed building and now he working. And he don't want you to send nobody to pick him up because he know you smart. He know you gonna get the red flags. He know you gonna know something is off.
But this is the thing I don't understand. But shit, I mean, working on what? Maybe I'm missing. I mean, I don't know.
Working the same way 6ix9ine was working. Look, this my theory, bro. Like Academic said on his stream, right? He said that on this case, he know it's a Whitey Bulger, Donnie Brasco type person on this case. It might be a few of them. It don't just got to be one. My theory is that is loose cannon, bro. That is my theory. And now that you're telling us this story right here, that give way more credibility to the theory.
So why, okay, so if he was working, why wouldn't he stay within the Big U circle?
See, we don't know what
maybe he started working after him and Big U fell out. Didn't you say when he supposedly had that thing where he got picked up with Charisse?
This was after he made the statement. Oh, no jump.
That was after he wasn't messing with Big U, right? That's your answer. That's your answer right there. Right there. He ain't going and start talking to them till after he disassociated himself with Big U. It makes sense, bro.
Okay, well, here go another thing don't make sense.
What's that?
4 or 5 of these people, the men, over a period of 4 years, from 21 to 25, are consistently intertwined with whatever they're doing. Right? Whatever they're doing, they're intertwined with it. You know, whatever moves they're doing. The wiretap show that. Loose Cannon is only on one of the situations.
Right.
Right? So if he's working, it seemed to me like they wouldn't have snatched him for that one situation.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. If he was
working,
we don't know what he was
looking at it. I'm looking at everybody, right? But it's like him
had to go play undercover in the prison though.
Huh?
Maybe he had to go be undercover in the jail. You know, sometimes things go in there that they got to get info on.
Yeah.
Oh,
theory.
Well, I'm just saying, if he was working, we don't know what he was working on. We don't know what his detail was.
So, but okay, I'm gonna get back to this. We're gonna get back to that because people saying it. So I figured let us have a conversation about it. Put every possible scenario on it. Because unless we talk about it and we hear people saying it, they like, whack, y'all the exposers. You hear niggas just saying it's about Luke. Y'all ain't addressing it. Put it on the table. So either it can be debunked or it can be solidified or it can be stamped, right? So we're going to get back to that, right? Like, Reggie, this is what's bothered me. Big U has had 2 or 3 court dates. I'm thinking by now he's received a complaint, the indictment, and his order for why they denied his bail, right? He sees everything in there. We know he has had at least 4 interactions. His wife in January 2023, him in June of 2023 for the DNA, him, his wife, and WACK wife in August of 2023, and with the shooter, the taco truck lady with the sex trafficking, she informed him that they came and grabbed her and all this. So why, at the time of his arrest, he's saying, I don't know what this is about. This is why 600 and loose cannons doing. When you know you didn't have at least 4 encounters with the feds.
Thanks to Restore, Primetime is back.
This is my time.
I didn't want to be bold.
Well, y'all got to remember, y'all was talking about it weeks right before the arrest went down.
We talking about the Vegas shit.
Yeah, so that's what they figured. That's what turned up the heat. They figured that's what turned up the heat, is because y'all was on the gas about it right before it went down. Now I know, even the situation that you talked about today on Vlad with the young lady that got the guy tossed up. What she might be doing some time when she did the fake call. One thing
Which
you
one,
don't
Reg?
do, huh?
The fake call. What?
You know, the fake phone call that got that boy, I can't even think of his name, that rapper that got killed. And the girl about to go to jail because she
Oh, and
yeah,
B&B Rock?
Atlanta.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Young Scooter.
Young
Young
Scooter. in Atlanta.
Scooter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
'cause
my
the
whole
girl from
point is
Clubhouse.
people don't understand if you and 600 had inside information and all that stuff, the last thing that y'all would have been doing is talking about it
Yeah, we
online.
wouldn't have talked about it.
The last thing.
Nigga, we would have been
All
in
we
jail.
was doing, hey, bro, all we was doing was fishing and
Yeah.
antagonizing, right?
Antagonizing and content and trying to be the first to know, you know, to
And the
put it
That's
cold,
out
it.
there.
and the cold thing
And,
about it,
and that's why I don't understand why people don't understand that when they running with those narratives. I'll be like, why are you so stupid? If you're a snitch or an informant, the last thing you're gonna be doing is talking about what you snitching and informant on.
right. And the cold thing about it, we ain't know nothing about no extortion, tax, robberies, none of that. We just thought he was
We
going to
didn't
jail
know
for
about
murder.
none of that shit.
We just thought he
Exactly.
was going to jail for murder.
Yeah. And I got it. And I'm just trying to educate people. Only reason I do this shit is not try to get niggas calls up and say who's snitching is that. Just to educate people. Y'all gotta use common sense and
No, but
think.
yeah, what I'm saying is like,
Okay.
so, do you think dude don't understand his paperwork?
You know, when you get away with shit for so long, you think is you gotta remember this shit happened in 2021. You
Yeah.
thought you got away with it. You thinking people forgot about it. They came and checked my fingernails in 2023. You know, everybody think it's like on TV when shit happens, they come the next day or 2 days after they do it. So you be stressing and shitting all over yourself and shit when it first happened to you. But then when months go by and months go by and months go by, you be like, oh, okay, they forgot about it. And you
I ain't
think
gonna
you
lie. I ain't gonna lie. We thought the mama was lying. Because we
Yeah,
like, man, ain't no way in the world they going to tell her no real information for her to leak it to us.
Bro, when
they'll
we got
tell
off
you,
that
they'll
phone,
tell you
Red,
that we working on it. They'll tell you that we working. We got it. This to keep you calm, but they ain't gonna tell you the date. They ain't gonna say we coming tomorrow. We coming in a
and I'm
week.
gonna be real. When we first thing I did, I said, so now you think about it. If I knew, Reg, that like this was really the people,
Yeah,
I wouldn't have asked him. So when did he get killed? I know when he got killed. I just want to
exactly.
see. And when she told me 2022, and I know it's 2021, I'm like, okay, you on some bullshit. So when the mama get on there and say the between me and you shit, what who she saying is a mama, me and 600 already like, bro, they ain't finna do it. Then she text me and asked me for some money and all this shit. I said, yeah, it's a play. But
Yeah.
Six like shit, hey, Wack,
The
this
money
shit
play.
sound good to me. Fuck it. We gonna run with it.
Run it.
Exactly.
Fuck that
Content.
nigga. Run it.
It's
Let's mess his
content.
day up.
Content.
Yeah. Yo, and look, I'm gonna say this. They run fake shit on me every day.
Exactly.
So
Every day, bro.
So like, nigga,
Hey,
like,
back's a bitch.
and then he sits there and supports this shit. Big
Yeah.
U, for all of y'all don't know, listen, Big U has been on
Yeah, he played behind the scenes with a lot of niggas.
supporting this shit, right? That these other dudes be doing to me 600, right?
That
So
nigga
all
do
that
films
shit,
and all of them. They all friends with 600. Yeah.
all of them,
I'm not 600 with Big U.
Big U, all of them. So at the end of the day, it's like we just give it, we dish it back to him what he been dishing with us. So, but again, I'm sitting here because I got a call from the feds today. They said, "Wack, dude really running around here telling people that y'all the ones got him in here. But when we ask him for the paperwork, he won't let them see it."
Oh, so you saying a call from the feds means someone in the feds? The way you said it
Yeah.
earlier, I'm like, you saying like
No,
the
he talking
feds
about
called
niggas
you?
in the
So you
niggas.
saying
He talking
a
about niggas,
call from
homie.
in?
Yeah, niggas
Okay.
in the
Yeah.
in the thing down there where
Right.
he at.
Right.
So I'm sitting here saying, okay, for one, we should be the last people you thinking about. Cause I'm gonna be real, bro. It was shocking to read he's facing up to 600 years. I didn't heard 5 life sentences, 6 life
Yeah.
sentences.
You thought I was
didn't
capping when I
heard
read that shit, huh?
100 years. Actually, Jimmy Hinchman got, I believe, 100 in the state, 100 in the feds. I've never heard somebody faces 600 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And that's crazy that they put that exact same number. See,
And
I
they
think
said that's what consideration.
600.
And they said that is what consideration of his age and not factoring in his past criminal history.
Yeah.
Which would put him at a 43 or something.
He got no choice but to take it to trial, bro. That's all he can do.
Oh yeah.
If Cash Rules
So this
back there,
age-
bring him up, okay? I'm sitting back and I've been watching the show and watching everybody run with their narratives, and I'm like,
The person that you be scared of, Wack, is a nigga that's being silent. The nigga that's being quiet, that ain't talking about nothing, that's the one you worry about. I tell you all the time.
No, I'm not tripping one way or another because we didn't comb through the paperwork a million times.
Yeah.
We didn't went through it, and what people better pay attention to is Big U, although he knew he was caught up in an indictment on the East Coast, April 8th, 2021, he still kept the same line. Although he knew they was coming to scene, he kept the same line as if to implement and draw in others.
Yep.
Selling newsletter ads? Your workflow just got an upgrade. Introducing direct sponsorships.
Same Facebook, same IG.
Now let's identify everybody for these people. We got two victims. Victim one is Dale. Victim two is DC, the promoter out of Houston, who we brought the brother on to speak on him on No Jump a few weeks ago. Witness one is the security guard. All the witnesses are out of Vegas. Witness one is the security guard that pulled the pistol when Big U and Robinson pulled to the gate. He pulled a pistol. Why? Because they wasn't expecting any company. Witness two is the Grammy-nominated producer, which is Marley Marl. I've talked to Marley Marl. I went over all the statements, everything in there. He gave me the green light to repeat everything he's told me. That's witness two. Witness three is the tech guy they called in to pull out one camera system and replace it with a new, meaning the DVR box, right? The next one are donors. Donors 1 through 7 are celebrities, ball players, rappers that donated to developing options. Co-defendant is identified as Loose Cannon. An opponent, what's another word they use for 600? They identified me and 600 as by name, WACK 100 or 600, and or opponents.
It's like opponents, some shit like that.
This is how they identify everybody in the document. This is how they identify. And that's who everybody is. Now, talking to Marley Marl, I said, Marley, walk me through everything you did. Don't leave nothing out. He said, what? I went and took a drug test. Cool. 2 days later, Marley Marl say, my PO called me back, said, come back. We need you to come back. He thinking somebody that mixed up my urine, because I know I ain't dirty. You know, they call you back 2 days later after drug test, you automatically thinking dirty test.
Dirty test.
Right? He go back in, he walk in, he say it's like 5 feds in there. They sit him down, they said, listen, we're gonna be fair with you. We've talked to your security guard, we talked to your tech, and we got wiretaps on the people we're gonna ask you about. We're only here to determine if you with them or if you're neutral. We've already tracked your phone, and your people have told us you were at the Aria Hotel for the whole night, spent the night with a female. So we know you wasn't around when the coming and going is happening. So he like, okay. He said the first thing they asked him was, do you schedule appointments for your studio? He said, yes, I do. He said, okay, then why did Big U pull up unannounced? He said, I couldn't tell you. That's why he was there unannounced. My security guard pulled a firearm because he wasn't familiar with him, and I didn't tell him anybody was coming. I left for the day because I had a young lady coming in town, and I had rooms at the Aria. Nobody was supposed to be there. They said, okay. Did you get instructions to leave your home the following day? He said, yeah, I got instructions from my security that he got a call that I was to go meet somebody at this location, which he wasn't lying. I guess Big U called in there, told him, tell Molly come meet me over here, and I need all of y'all to leave. The next thing he asked him was, did you guys let Big U in the studio because you're intimidated by him? We know that he shakes people down and intimidates people. Molly Mall said the exact words was, if that's what you guys are saying, that's what you guys are saying. But I will tell you this, I've never told him no. I don't tell a guy like that no. Then he said, what was you guys' relationship over the past year or so? He said, I totally disassociated myself from him. I haven't had any dealings with him. They let Molly Mall go.
What year did this happen?
2021.
And he never told nobody.
Never told nobody shit. Molly Mall turned himself in 2021, 2022. I dropped him off at the airport. He had 33.
Salute everybody in the building. You already know the vibes. Hopefully everybody blessed. I want everybody hitting the poll, everybody dropping a like and subscribing. I ain't know. So now my screen is covering up. See, I need to move my screen because I need my screen to cover Ghost. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know they put Ghost on the next side. My bad, y'all. So I had to slow that down. Boom. So now my screen's in the right position now. We have to cover Ghost. But I didn't know that Smokey was an exposer.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some
Smokey
bullshit right there.
Smokey show. I did not know you're exposer, bruh. Did not know you was one of them ones, bruh. You know what I mean? But I will say this about the exposer. I ain't got no beef with nobody. I don't really care about that. I come from the streets where it's really up. But what I will say about the exposers is that any other person besides WACK 100, I don't know if they have some other people that's some bigger people in exposers, and they probably do some views. But I know like Ghost Man, I know for a fact, it's a couple people that I've seen. They don't do no views. It's like only views go to like WACK 100, even though these people with WACK and these people all the time. And they around a lot of views, their content does not get views. And that's the crazy thing about the exposers is when you get down with the exposers, it don't seem like you're doing views anymore. So I don't know what's in with that. So let me know if y'all have seen that a lot of people that's on the exposer side, even though they're around a lot of views and we getting views from WACK 100 type videos, we all getting views, but they're getting no views from it. They're getting like 2 views, homie.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
I don't know what it is about that. The algorithm do not support the other people, but WACK gets a little bit of support, but the other people don't get the support in YouTube for some reason because the program is not jacking it. Straight cheese. But yeah, everybody get in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking about it. Salute to everybody in the building. Let's get back.
Months, his flight was going to somewhere in Oregon or some shit.
And he talked to him personally, not his lawyer.
Who?
Molly Mall.
Molly Mall talked to the feds, yeah, personally. His PO called him in. He took a dirty test, and 2 days later, they called him in. He thought they was finna violate him. When he walked in, it was 5 agents.
Yo, you heard what I said? Molly Mall in going in on CHARISSE and all that? Allegedly. That shit was crazy, bro.
That word.
Yeah, yeah.
Their whole thing with Molly is that they knew he knew nothing about the murder. They knew he wasn't at home when Big U and them came over there. They wanted to see if he was gonna lie to them about the shit they did know. So
They already knew what time. They already knew. For sure.
Are you gonna lie about the security guard having a run-in with him? Are you gonna lie about being told to go meet him elsewhere the next day and your security guard saying he got a call to clear the house out? Are you gonna lie about these things to us?
Yeah.
We're trying to see where you at with it.
He's still supposed to come to contact somebody.
For
But
sure.
Hold on. I tell Molly, well, at the time, this is Molly's thoughts. Now, I'm gonna rewind it back to something so y'all understand why he said he stopped fucking with Big U. Molly's thoughts is, one, I don't fuck with you. The situation with him and Loose Cannon, that Loose Cannon be putting up on the internet,
Yeah.
Molly know he the one behind it.
Gotcha.
So Molly like, I left LA, came back to Vegas, I ain't fucked with you. So Molly like, first you do that, now you bringing a problem to my house. See, he said, Black, I didn't ask this dude to pull up to my fucking house. Nigga, you could have went anywhere and orchestrated what you gonna do. Why you come to my house, bring my security into it, my tech guy into it, you left a paper trail, you got your nephew or somebody cash apping the security guy to go get a DVR. Now let's talk about this security guy.
let me ask you one question right quick. Do you call Molly a gangster or a civilian? Because if he's a civilian,
just a
producer. He's just a civilian. So you look at him as a civilian. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, he was a pimp though. He was a pimp though.
But I mean, was that his? That's that what he portrayed?
I just want to know what WACK look at him as.
I'm gonna tell you why we can't call him a pimp.
He went to prison for it.
No, listen, no, I'm gonna tell you what he went to prison for. Molly had a legal escort service in Nevada. It's legal. Had an office, a site. You can put together your shit with the ladies, whatever. What Molly get caught up on is the girl flew to another state for a client. They didn't get him on nothing Nevada.
Oh, that Diddy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, the girl flew to another state up under his licensing.
Gotcha.
But he wasn't licensed.
It's sex trafficking.
Trafficking.
I think it was like New York or Miami, one of them states.
He owned the brothel. Basically, he was just a legal pimp.
Yeah. So, but he was called straight line. That's just like me with the weed game. Once you go call straight line.
For you to call Molly a legal pimp, then we got to call these legal weed spots. We got to call them drug dealers.
Gotcha.
They is though. They is drug dealers.
Well, once you go across state line. Once you go across state line.
That's not. If you got a legal dispensary, you operating under that state license the right way, they don't look at them as drug dealers.
Come on, Ghost. I'm a businessman at that point.
They don't look at them like that, but we know what it is.
No, what I'm saying is you got two ways of doing it. You got a state that says if you come here, open an office, get a license, you can have 15, 20 girls registered by name, who you paying 1099, filing for taxes, all this shit. But you can only operate here. Now, with Molly's situation, I think what it was there was a client that usually operates in Nevada, but they was in another state. So Molly did like anybody else. This is a client and sent the chick. Now, I don't know if the chick went bad or who went bad. Somebody went bad and it got reported that he sent the chick to another state. If that same client would have been in Nevada, Molly wouldn't have had a problem.
He would have been good.
He would have been operate open like they could. It was literally an office you go to. It was, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that's how it is. So Molly's whole thing, his whole thing is, why'd you bring this to my doorstep? I don't fuck with you. Right? Think about it. Ghost. In the paperwork, this how you know Molly is right with his thoughts about I don't fuck with dude. Big U was saying he wanted to break his jaw because of what he told me.
Yeah.
So if you want to break this nigga jaw, you know it's some shit.
It's a problem.
600. If I want to break your jaw, that's my thought. I'm not pulling up to your house unannounced.
Right.
On some, Hey, dude, I'm here. It's cool.
What's going on, buddy?
That go back to Big U just ain't smart at all. This nigga just slow, bro.
No, he just moved reckless. He don't care, bro.
All right, Big U could be anything Big U's gonna be, but who the hell is Ghost to talk about Big U? Big U's this and Big U's that. Who's he? Who's Ghost? What type of nigga is he? Well, he a wild gunman or some shit in the street? Let me know. Let me find out. What's his background, bro? Let's pull his record and his background. The fuck did he been through? He ever bust a strap? The fuck he did? He bust a grapefruit? Someone's actual grapefruit? Has he ever bust a grapefruit? So why the hell he talking like that? This is why we got it. This internet give everybody a voice. At the same time, we're going to live voices. But we got to understand that some people need to understand that this internet needs to reflect reality. And if you yourself ain't like something and you ain't like that, you need to watch how you talk about anybody, no matter if you think they like that or not, because we don't know who niggas is. For real, son, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. A lot of times, you think Ghost would say that to Big U if he saw Big U in real life? Do you think Ghost, man, whatever his name is, would say that to Big U if he ever saw Big U in real life? Or would that nigga be scared to death? Okay, that's a thought that you should think about. Everybody hit the poll.
Well, we all say stuff on the phone that we shouldn't say. We all do that.
You didn't brought this situation to a person that your rapport is not there. He's not going to stand in the gap.
At all.
Bro, I'm not getting away from
Hey, Wack,
nothing.
you need to harp on that a little more because your haters, the haters, that's what they will say. They will say you are that witness that he was talking about y'all getting broke.
No.
So clarify that out.
Here goes the difference. When you read the paperwork from the complaint to the indictment, there can only be one victim one.
I agree with you.
One victim two. There can only be one witness one witness two, one witness three. In that paperwork, it's about 3 or 4 of us who he said he wanted to break their jaw. So when he's talking about on the phone saying he want to do something to me, it says he said WACK 100. They're gonna call me WACK 100 or an opponent.
Or victim or witness. Yeah.
Right. So when he said
there are tons of features, but for every single feature, there is going to be a tutorial showing you exactly what not only me, but other.
I want to break witness two's jaw. Witness two is identified as the Grammy nominated producer, which is Marley Marl.
Marley Marl, yeah.
Right? There cannot be 2 witness twos.
I know. I just threw that up because I didn't heard some of the haters say that.
But if you read it, I think I'll leave my jaw, Marley Marl jaw,
Dale jaw.
Somebody else jaw he wanted to break in there. Dale jaw, victim one's jaw, victim one's jaw, witness two's jaw, and his opponent, which they just called me WACK 100 in there. If you notice, the other people, Dale
on that phone like that,
Dale and all them, they don't. We know who they are. The world knows these people because people that know these people has identified these people. You don't see Dale or Marley Marl or DC name. Now they name DC as victim 2. It says DC in there. Point blank.
Now, Wack, I know from past experience, they supposed to contact victims when they hear threats over the phone. Is it only about killing or it's not about assaults? Because I done been with people 2 times that got called in. Y'all know who I'm talking about, where he got called in because on wiretaps that they heard that they was getting, got threats against their life. So they don't have to do that for assaults.
I'm gonna be real, and this is my belief. I don't know for sure.
Okay.
I think if they hear a plot on your life,
then that's when
plot to rob you, that type of shit, I think they'll contact you.
Yeah.
But if it's a nigga just shooting the shit, that bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
So
when Jay Prince did that shit to you, what was it? Was it a threat or?
I know. See, let me tell you. And I said this back then. Either him, and I don't even think it's him, because I don't think he emotional like that.
Yeah.
Or somebody close to him on his team. 1 or 2 options. Either they was on the phone talking about what a motherfucker might do, or he got a nigga under him that's working with him already, who just was reporting whatever their conversation was.
Okay.
Right? So I knew if I would have just hung that phone up when they called, that would have sent a message that I'm in fear. Right?
Yeah.
So what I did, I just gave them the truth, right? I've never got a threat from Jay Prince. I don't fear Jay Prince. I mean, see, Reggie, here go the thing, bro. And you more so than me. Because I know a lot, but you know more than me because you was in that shit while I was still in the joint.
Jermaine struggled for years with dental issues before finally finding Nuvia. Listen to what he wanted most after his smile makeover.
A lot.
Yo, that nigga Jermaine teeth was chopped. You seen that shit just now? That nigga shit was chopped cheese. You ever had the chopped cheese from the corner store? Yo, that nigga teeth was chopped chili cheese, bro. Facts, bro. You seen that nigga shit just now? Jesus Christ. Everybody hit the poll, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to it.
A lot of these people that people look up as a boogeyman, Reg, we've seen in different lights.
Correct.
We didn't see niggas get kicked in the ass, slapped up. We didn't see niggas get roughed up. So when y'all seeing these dudes like this, I can't see a dude like that I saw get kicked in the ass.
Correct.
Nah.
I'm not gonna look at you like that.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Now, you know, I'm not saying you ain't capable and you ain't, you know, Mike Tyson had a bunch of knockouts and then came Buster Douglas.
But to me, I seen you get kicked in the ass.
Yeah, I see you get, like, you know, you got to remember, bro, and I would really believe we the only one, Reg, this is real shit, in this podcast shit, like us, with the history we know, the shit we know, going back as far as we go.
Yeah.
I don't think there's nobody else out there, bro.
Well, on the entertainment, let's say this, on the entertainment and the other side.
We ain't talking about these niggas on the street.
Because street shits,
We ain't talking about, we talking about this on this podcast.
Cameron and them, that's it, probably.
Correct.
Yeah. But see, even with Cameron and them, the difference is this. Cameron and them know about what happened right there.
Yeah.
We know
if Jimmy Hitchman was free, we would give him that.
Niggas like Cameron out here and over there. Not to say nothing ever happened to Cameron, but I'm just saying it wasn't nobody on that side who was sitting here in our jungle. Maybe Jimmy Hitchman. Was sitting here in our jungle that really knew what was what.
I get what you're saying, boy. I got it.
Now us, we was playing the whole field. You know, we seen a lot of them niggas that play tough in other places, Reg, get their ass out here, and it was different. Right?
Nice.
On some real shit. Like I didn't see niggas get snatched up by their neck in clubs. I didn't see niggas get told to go straight to the airport.
Yeah. Because I saw 600 call Big U the toughest crip in LA, and I almost fell out of my bed when he said that.
No, I'm gonna be real. When it comes to
but he had a lot of juice, but
when it
I
comes
wouldn't
to
call
the
him the
60
toughest.
card in the industry, Keita Rock was the monster.
That's the first person I thought about.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can't. Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you something.
I thought about Del Dog, but I you know.
No, we did. But see, Del Dog,
you talking about
really
video?
was able to get in the industry.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was kind of like that second, third dairy when, like, he was like the magic shit. You know all that shit, man.
Yeah,
You know, niggas, right? But as far as like in the mix of it, when it comes to that 6-0 card,
they were in the club. I would be with Keita Rock at spots and I say, who's that? He'd be, I don't know. He's somebody from 60, but I don't know that nigga. It would be like that with 60.
Rock, you know, and the homie was a factor, but he was a silent dude. And those of us that knew about S-Mac, we knew about S-Mac.
See,
you know,
I always had like little Magic with me and stuff like that. A nigga named Magic, and you know that. You know, this the niggas that we had with us.
With Keita Rock.
But Magic was different,
Well, at all. And me and Keita Rock, I tell niggas, and you know this, Reg, it was a WACK and Keita Rock before anything.
Yeah.
Keita Rock told you, Reg, bring that nigga.
Keep him around. Keep him around. We need to keep him around.
Yeah, that was my guy, right? And then I was the voice of reason, not because Rock was scared. It was just the respect. Me and Rock had been in a couple battles, one in particular to where I saved him, not because he needed saving. He got Nate Dogg with left hand, beating him with the right, and the other nigga broke a Corona bottle, was finna slice his neck, and I knocked the nigga out. Rock look up, watch me knock him. So me and Rock shoulder to shoulder, squabbling until Reggie kind of like parted the ways for it. Reggie, niggas say what they want. Nigga, when that shit got a little too thick, nigga, Reggie whipped out, back everything up. It's a fact.
Yeah.
We was squabbling like them niggas was coming from
Hey, but our boy still don't like me to this day from Long Beach.
yeah. And then that's what I give my man Big Favors props, because Fav was over there knocking niggas out. I've seen that talk. Fav was putting in his work, and it's crazy how these days we can see each other and have respect for each other because we've been through some things. But I remember when that thing happened, when the front of the death row got shot, and Suge kept saying it was Key to Rock, Key to Rock, Key to Rock. Rock got mad. We was at, I believe that was Club Sugar or whatever that was. And they told me they like rocked them outside. They got the corners locked down. Suge looked at me. I said, let me go out there first. I went out there. I saw Rock. I knew wherever I saw Rock.
You know what? Between me and you,
Rock ran that triangle shit.
You know, Rock.
Boom, boom, boom. Right? So what I did, I walked across the street straight to him. Only way to avoid it, because wherever he's at, it's a triangle. Yo, when you come out, they're already on the side of you, and they on both corners. So I say, Rock. He said, Wack. I said, listen, I know I've been hearing what he's been saying. Let me holler at him. He with me tonight, Rock. He with me. Let me get him out of here. If he do it again, I'm out the way. He said, no, Wack, he do it again, it's on you. You know how Rocky is, right?
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna get he hit that whistle, 600. Man, them little niggas come out from everywhere. Them niggas was everywhere, right? So I got him out of there.
Those 60s be out there in no club.
No, that's a fact. So, but I'm still in my head, it's like,
you know, most drivers don't know that they can buy out their lease because it's not really talked about, right? It's not really talked about at the dealership. So the dealership always is wanting to.
Everybody for 4 years would say, Wack, how big you don't fuck with you. And my battle was, it ain't that he don't fuck with me. I start fucking with him. I'm the plug. He ain't the plug. Oh, nigga, so big you got the popularity vote in the street school. So now when he get wrapped up, now it's like, well, Wack, why you ain't wrapped up with him? Well, for 4 years, y'all been screaming he don't fuck with me. So why would I be called? Why would he be telling somebody he don't fuck with?
And they only went back to 2021.
Yeah, I ain't even think about that.
Yeah,
and they only went back to 2021. They didn't go back to 2008. They didn't go back to 2007, 2009 shit.
Back to 2021.
They just went back to 2021.
2021. And I'm still a little loose. I think he going back up for a bail hearing.
Oh yeah?
He ain't gonna get no bail. His wife just killed that last night, bro. She just killed that.
Yeah.
Why you say she just killed that, Ghost? Why you say that?
She just made him a flight risk, bro. On that last podcast she did, she said when her and Luce found out that Luce was wanted, she said they figured out that Luce's picture was up there saying he was in custody. She said Luce wasn't in custody. She said what they did was they immediately went and got a hotel. They left and went and got a hotel basically to duck off in.
Yeah,
she said this. You have this word detail. Go ahead.
We hopped in the car and we was on our way to turn his
Hold on, Cash. Let me send it to you.
That's what she's supposed to
I don't know what the hell she was thinking, bro.
You got that verbatim, bro. What the fuck?
Trying to keep that nigga in there.
Yeah, she's trying to keep him in there because basically she already seen what happened with Big U. His main reason for denying bail, his lawyer only had one thing to stand on, and that was that he turned himself in. The U.S. attorney debunked that and said, no, he fled and left his phones. So she already seen that. So for her coming out and exposing that they knew that he was on the run and that they're going to leave and fled and get a hotel, that's like, well, shit.
The only way they got to stand on, you killing that.
That's aiding and abetting as well.
You just knocked that off. It's done deal. Over.
So she don't want dude to get out, bro.
Nah, she trying to keep having fun with that trainer, Mandingo
Hey,
Longwood.
Ghost, I seen that video. Go talk about that, bro. What's going on?
That trainer Mandingo Longwood that Charisse be training with. You ain't heard about him? He from Vegas.
That's his stage name?
Yeah, Mandingo Longwood.
Oh shit.
All right, yeah. Ghost got a whole play. What's up, bro? Tap us in.
Man, we just talking about it, man. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
we exposes, man. We expose everything.
Everything, everybody, any and everybody.
You know what I mean?
You also
But
clear
I'm gonna
people
keep it
too,
real. I
by the
don't
way.
think she understand. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't think she get it, bro.
Oh no, she get it. She get it. She just thinks she a gangster. See, all them lies her husband been over there telling her. She believe that. So she believes
Ain't nobody that gangster, bro.
She believes she laying up with a real stunt
Ain't
down gangster.
ain't nobody that
They never
hard.
did nothing gangster to nobody gangster, bro.
Ain't nobody. It don't even matter.
That
Ain't
nigga pick on civilians, bro.
Ain't nobody that hard, bro.
No,
Chill
listen,
out.
I'm gonna give her a little bit of credit. I don't think she that dumb. I think she's halfway dumb, and a little smart, right? I think that she's smart enough to realize she can keep that nigga in jail. Because if she was a dummy, she'll listen to whatever he say. But she's doing her own thing. I don't think he wanted her to go expose that. Because that's putting him farther and farther in the hole. So I think she's a little smarter than she seems and what she looking. She don't look and seem smart, but she got a little bit, like I said, when you be with somebody that long, I'd have been on the phone with him a few times. And she done get out something just like disrespecting, bust him out. I said, okay, so I see who.
She'll go off course. You done seen her go off course before.
I see who really wearing the pants in this relationship. So I said, okay, so she ain't that dumb. I seen
All right, well, you just shed some new light on the 600. You feel me? Maybe, I don't know.
No, she said it before. We just never said nothing about it because we kept it quiet.
Oh,
it's her second time saying that it was on the run.
Yeah, nigga, so she ain't
But
that
even
dumb.
more than that, just with 600, they're saying it's her going off the burden path anyway, doing what she want, going rogue. I thought she was following orders.
Wack, you heard her feelings, man, saying you don't want to be the Godfather now. You heard their feelings saying that, man.
Hey, bro, listen, bro. Hey, listen. I don't. I'm gonna be real. Me and 600 dealt with a lot. Because I honestly went into that situation trying to help show how to do things, build some business. 600 went through a lot. At the end of it, he called himself kind of turning on me like some fake narrative shit. And then I've been watching his significant other.
Hey everybody, it's Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. I have a question for you. If you had to make a choice between...
Go at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You went on a platform that I opened the door for and said, I'm Loose Cannon's mistress. So you called me a bitch. This is what you didn't say. If she'd have said, them niggas be on the phone arguing like two girls, I probably would have said nothing because she put it on both of us. But when
she just put it on you. It made it like you here. I got you. I think she missed on her words. I think she was saying it I love her jealousy.
It's a violation.
Like those,
I mean, but even
like y'all two are so
even after that, they were like, oh yeah.
And then she says, I gotta send her 10,000. Like she's waiting for me to do something.
Well, yeah.
I believe I'm the first nigga put money on his books.
And
On
them
top
diapers
of that-
never landed either. They,
Yeah, because I never sent them. I'm gonna tell you why I never sent them.
People say a lot of stuff when they hurt though, Wack. People say a
I
lot.
don't give a fuck about
Only certain people can hurt people.
I don't
He the
care.
type of
Only
nigga
certain people can hurt people.
Wait, hold on.
Like Ghost can say anything about me. Smokey can say something, but Wack, you say even 600 can say something about me, but you say something about me that hurts me different.
But Reggie, here goes the thing. What did I say about her? I've been quiet.
Yeah.
At some point, right? At some point, I'm going to say something back. Now, here go the thing with me. I'm hot or I'm cold.
Yeah, that's true.
So I've been sitting back watching all the fugazi shit. I ain't saying nothing. I call in. You just got a nice check. Like, you know, like they want to talk about it, we can talk about it because of my team, my people, right? Ain't too many people working off a nigga word without a retainer, Reggie. You know that,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, trust me, I'm getting burnt right now with ball first behind a handshake.
Right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is why she would go on there and insinuate I ain't contributed or did nothing. Well, I saw months ago, day one, you was promoting another brand of diaper. I never called Luce and said, hey, Luce, you know I got a diaper company. Why y'all doing that? I felt that's your baby.
You making
got
some
the
money.
right to do what you want to do, right? And because you was promoting that brand, I'm not stupid. If you start promoting a brand, it's one thing putting a diaper on your baby and that's it. But if you're promoting a brand, that's telling me you can't promote another brand.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
This is my common sense. And so because I'm not going to overstep my boundaries and say, hey, bro, y'all should be pushing my line of diapers.
At that point, you're short stopping.
Yeah, this her first child.
Well, it could be a play too. I went to
it
these.
is,
I
I'm
went to
not
these.
finna-
I went to these now because these are better, you know.
Yeah,
But that wasn't the play because you wasn't in on it. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is, I'm not finna go over there and be like, hey, bro, tell your wife who just had her first child, this is what she got to do. I'm not going to do that. Now, if you call me and tell me, hey, bro, send me some, then cool. But as much as she was promoting the other brand, I figured she locked into something. And for me to apply that type of pressure, it may be
That make it strange.
Yeah.
Causing her to breach her other thing.
Yeah.
So I just didn't say nothing.
You already got a situation going on. You already got something going on.
Yeah.
And you hear more things than I do, and so you know it. And I just take it as I heard hurt and not pissed off. I heard hurt when I heard the last conversation that I heard. I'll be honest.
But see, one thing you knew, Reg, you know me. You was sitting back saying, "Whack, please don't."
Yeah.
Please, cause see, it's
I asked you to tell her to get off the internet.
I did. She wouldn't.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm gonna tell you why.
Everybody got a breaking point.
Loose cannon is loose cannon, right? He's capable of protecting himself, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Regardless of what they want to say about Big U, what they want to say about Munchie B, what they want to say about certain people. These individuals are street dudes.
I would say Magnum is the place to work because me being an OTR driver, if my wheels are not turning, I'm not making.
Yeah.
And your protector is incarcerated.
Yeah.
And you're not that type of female to deal with them type of people.
Correct.
Right? Why are you disrespecting these people?
Yeah.
You never did, you know what I'm saying? You didn't do it. You're like, because you never know, Reg, when somebody's going to put the thought and time into pursuing something.
Yeah.
You over there with a newborn, why? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And it got so out of hand, she started going in on me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's maybe she think it's the game.
She got the same addiction Luce got. Attention, bro. That's all it is. She done got in front of this camera, and now she feel like she's getting a little attention, bro, and she don't know what to do, bro. She just doing whatever.
No, I hear you though, Ghost. But the one thing I strongly but more than anything else I don't agree with is just jumping in the nigga business. You feel me?
I didn't like that with Munchie B.
Bro.
Especially him on the phone.
More than
Luce was on the
anything,
phone. Yeah. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now you open the gates for a lot of shit to happen. For you to get packed out.
Confusing to me because the first time Luce called a couple weeks back, Munchie B was there when they was in the bathroom. They talked.
They did. For sure talked. For sure.
They talked. It was cool. Now this time, It's some other shit. And Munchie B, he asked some legitimate questions.
He did. And he kept asking her, kept asking her to be cool. I don't want to go at you.
He kept asking her to be cool. I don't like
He did.
hey, I'm talking to your man.
Yeah, he did.
Like he was supposed to. Like he was supposed to.
So, you know, I don't know, bro. It's just, it's funny to me how I seen a clip today where they put 50 Cent says WACK 100 is this. And the whole time you got to do narrating. You got 50 Cent doing the interview somewhere else, but you don't hear his voice. So they narrating as if these are the things 50 Cent is saying, right?
How about you? Yeah.
Yeah, but 50 ain't said it. He ain't, bitch, you can't even hear his voice, right?
Another whole conversation. I got you.
Yo, but
on No Jumper the day before, like some people think, that they made them go by way of complaint and not by way of indictment. If y'all notice, they were
about when they say they spotted a gun on Brick.
When they spotted the gun, correct?
Yeah.
I think that should have
the complaint is just to get them locked up, though. That's what the complaint is, to get them locked up.
But I'm saying, why go so quick? Why not move? Why not wait?
That expedited everything. That complaint made it right now.
Correct.
It was already going, but that complaint, like, oh, we got to do this right now.
We got to do it right for whatever reason. Now, I don't think they could have got that much resource because that aired what, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock that night. So I don't think they could have got a team together.
It didn't come up as a link. It came up just regular.
It didn't come up as a video?
Nah, it just came up like the random letters and shit. It didn't come up as a blue link.
Hold on. You got my number, right?
Got in jail for that trial, bro.
Oh, he did? He didn't get a bill? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think OJ got no bill.
Yeah.
Or deny none of that, though.
Yeah, he wasn't there. Only thing he can say is that is my security, and my security did tell me he was in an altercation where he pulled a gun on him because we wasn't expecting him. So Marty told me straight up, he told him we wasn't expecting him. And it was like, so does anybody could just pop up to your studio? He said, no. They asked him, well, why could he do it? He said, well, that's a guy you don't tell no to. So, but I wasn't there.
All of that stuff right there is big witness. That's those big statements, what?
What you mean?
Huh?
I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying? Saying that this is not a guy you tell no to and all of that. You saying that on a witness stand? Those are big statements.
Yeah, I agree with Reggie. Those is some big statements, especially when you're dealing with a case where he's charged with all these extortions.
But it's the thing though, Mars is square. He ain't no game banger.
Yeah,
correct. And that's why I asked it. That's why I try to tell people about civilian or gangster.
The extortion ain't happening yet.
Yeah.
Marty don't know all that shit going on. And I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. Hey, bro, you brought some bullshit to this nigga house.
He did.
6-0. This nigga ain't no street nigga, no gangster nigga.
Managing your maintenance tasks and your maintenance team can be difficult. From the paper mess.
He already stopped fucking with you a year ago.
That was dumb.
So you want Marty to go in there, watch this, on federal parole and start making up lies for you so he go back to the pen for nothing?
I think the street code say shut up, right?
No. Let's get that straight right now.
I said the street code say shut up. I ain't say civilian. I ain't say civilian.
I said WACK. Hey, pick me up. My car broke down. Take me to the gas station. If I leave my gun in his car, WACK has all right to say, nigga, that ain't my gun. Nigga, that's his gun. Let me tell you why.
Well, I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna say that ain't my gun.
Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Listen, and I'm glad you saying that, 600, because kids, this is the reason why we tell you, don't get involved in the streets. Shit that makes sense
don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense.
And I'm telling a real story, a real life situation. Two of my homies, I ain't gonna say their names. They was in a car. One of them had a gun. The other one didn't. They get pulled over. One of them leaves the gun and don't even tell the other person.
That's foul.
The driver get charged with it. And he tell him whose gun it is.
Are they street niggas? Are they both street niggas?
Yes, mind you.
Oh, that's telling. I'm gonna keep it real, 600. I'm gonna keep it real. You gotta eat that. You gotta eat that for your nigga. You gotta shut up. It don't make no sense, but on the street code, you gotta eat that.
No, listen, I'm saying. If we both agree, then yeah, you gotta eat that. You can't throw your gun on me, nigga. That ain't my gun, nigga.
Bro, we in the streets, nigga. Let your lawyer do it.
I understand. Yeah,
you know
you
when I
just.
hop in this
I
car, we
can't.
both street niggas, bro.
Yeah. That you, Mama, tell my nigga you out of pocket, dog, and you know that you're gonna get your discipline, but I gotta eat this time.
600. I'm sorry, your boy a rat for that.
No, he is a rat, and he got voted off the island. And that's a fact.
Oh, then we good then.
Like Wack said, this shit don't make no sense.
His boy's not a rat. You can't rat on a cop when you a cop, 600. He's telling on his own force. Cops telling on cops. That's different. That's a whistleblower. It's different, bro. He's a whistleblower. 600 is a cop. He's the Crip cop. So we're not even going to do that. So there ain't nobody snitch on him. Don't do that, 600. Use a cop. And your boy was a cop too, allegedly. And I'm pressing the big Yusufa button. That shit blue. And y'all niggas know y'all was scared of Big U. And that's why y'all niggas snitched on this nigga for whole long years and went on this damn diatribe against him for years, talking about DNA under his nails and all types of shit you talking about to the man. Opening up a case for him because I believe, same as in one Suge Knight, I just turned that button red for Suge Knight, but I'm turning it back blue for Big U. And Big U, red and blue on the motherfucking same button. Shit gets scary. They don't want niggas like them free. Niggas is scared of that nigga, bro. Trust me, bro. Especially if you believe any part of that to say Big U was moving in any way like that paperwork is saying, son. He talking about, yo, I'm going to break this nigga jaw. I'm going to break this nigga. They missed one person that he said he's going to break their jaws. The Jewish man in the paperwork. I read the whole shit too, son. The Jewish man in the paperwork, he was doing like a business deals with the nigga, and he ended up telling allegedly Big U that I think basketball player, some sports celebrity owed him some money, and then Big U said, I'll go and handle it, a couple of $100,000. And he went and figured it out, whatever the case. Even that Jew boy, they call him Jew boy in the paper. The Jew boy, even he, Big U allegedly said, now I'll break his damn jaw. Use of a button. Blue button, y'all. Straight. Because I heard when niggas is moving around MDC, niggas is scared. That's what I heard, son. That's why I heard Brick Baby had to get around Luce. He really wanted to be friends with Luce. All of that, they were supposed to get in a fight and all of that. I don't know. That's maybe because Luce Cannon probably flipped on him. Because I'm telling you, Brick Baby needs some friends. He needs some friends right now, bro. He's allegedly going to transgenders. I don't know if you believe it, but he's allegedly going to get grease from transgennies. And I ain't knocking nobody. Do y'all thing, all right? But I'm just saying, no, bro. You ain't got no friends, bro. You ain't got to get no grease from nobody, bro. Some hair grease, some dread grease, whatever kind of grease you want, bro. What you want, baby oil? Yo, bro. Brick, hope you ain't in there getting baby oil from a transgenny. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, homie. Brick, on neighborhood cousins, don't do it, bro. Don't do it, okay? You already turned pimp since you've been in MDC because every other word is rhyming with this nigga Brick. Every other word, he bugging. Yo, listen, I'm far from the beach, but I'm so out of reach. I'm like, yo, this nigga from the Bay? The hell? Shout out Gigi, man. She from the Bay, too. Fuck you, baby, sis. But I'm saying that. This nigga sound like motherfucking sugar-free. I'm like, nah, this... Yo, bro, I was smoking weed today. I said, look back at my screen. I thought it was sugar-free on my screen. Nigga, it was Brick Baby on a jail call from the feds. I said, no, they did not lock my nigga sugar-free back up. I know my nigga sugar-free and get back on his pimping, on his limpings, because you know he said he changed his ways.
Oh, no, you can't.
Y'all remember that?
That is some bullshit right
I was in the Bay 2 times, man. I lived in LA. Trust me, I remember this shit. I know my nigga said he changed his life. So I'm like, who the fuck is that sugar-free? Nope, it was Brick Baby. This nigga turned pimp in prison. I said, what the fuck's going on? So I don't know what's going on. Allegedly, I don't know what's going on with that. But we do see WACK blacking out on Charisse and all of this going on. And he's saying Charisse overstepped her boundaries. Do I feel she did? Yes, I do. I do feel she could have overstepped the boundary when she called them this. What she called them? A concubine or a side or a mistress or something like that. I think she bugged out with that one. You know what I mean? Because that's up to a determination or interpretation to a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you trying to play me? So, you know what I mean? Even though I don't feel she was using it to like get at WACK like that. You know what I'm saying? You know that when you got girls and shorties that talk like that, yo, you be with your friend so much you would think that he your shorty shit. We all had a girl that told us some shit like that. Keep it real with me, bro. Keep it real. So it's not that much of a threat that WACK is going mad hard on Charisse, you know. No. Whether this is a play, could be. I'm doing 100% this could be a play, right? But why would it be a play when WACK is saying shit like, she's sucking off Marley Marl in the London, homie. That's not a play, homie. You cannot say no shit like that about my wife. Even if my wife was sucking everybody's shit in the London, homie. You cannot say that about my wife. If you fuck with me and you rock with me, homie, you cannot say no shit like that, bro. So that's not no play, bro. That's not no play. I think WACK is mad not only at Charisse, I think that WACK is really mad at IBM Hoodlum. Straight up. IBM Hoodlum been on his heels, on his bumper, and he been going in on WACK the whole 100 side. And not only this is what will make a man wild out too, son. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was wilding on WACK or wilding on this one, WACK, I don't know if WACK gonna say something or not. But WACK posted his house, so we already know WACK wants to say something. But when he goes at R&B, I think it just gets to WACK. So it makes WACK look weak, and WACK don't like to look weak. You know what I'm saying? Just like how they got him in the paperwork saying that he was running from Big U, he went hard to defend that part because WACK don't want to seem weak at all. So for him to go against WACK wife R&B, I don't really go at women. If I'm beefing with a nigga, I'm looking for the nigga. If you with your bitch, that might have spared your life, homie, because that's what OGs told me from a kid. If you see a nigga with a kid or the girl or the kids and shit, grandmom's mother, spin the block back. If I'm a young nigga, that's what I'm talking. From the first time a nigga put his straps in my hands, facts. So some OG told me, said, look, nigga, you go around that shit. If you see that nigga, his mom's, his kids, don't do it. But if not, roof. Put that nigga ass on the roof. That's what nigga told me. OG. But that's what I'm saying. I had some psycho OGs in my life. Shit. Most of my OGs was like Yusufus. Straight, son. That's why I'm kind of crazy, son. Trust me. I even had to flip on some of my OGs, and them niggas is cold killers. Straight. So I ain't even gonna bug on you. It's true shit. You know what I mean? I love my OGs, but you feel me? OGs is always the ones that try to do the bullshit. So hey, maybe I got a stigma and traumatization. But hey, guess what? It's a lot going on with this situation. WACK wild out. What is Charisse going to do now? Then we got Big GG from the Bay. RP Mac Dre. A nigga came to my channel and said, Uda, nah, son, she might have took your name. Son, she must have took your name because her name GG on go. Cause her ass on go, nigga. What the fuck? I was like, yo, bruh, you might be on to some shit there because shorty on go. We've been on go for the last couple of days. I ain't been on hold you. The channel on go, subscribers on go, views on go, the whole shit on go. Whole shit on go. Can't even hold you. Can't even hold you. So, yeah, we seen a lot go down with that situation as well. We seen her, yo, son, she's making some waves in there. She got Charisse's Mills' sister to join her live. That's epic. If you got an op and you bring your op sibling, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. That's real deal, son, for you to bring your op sibling on. And for the sibling to go crazy on shit. And the sibling's Trinidadian said, are you going to tell me you're a real Trinidadian when you talk in Jamaica and you're going to say it's Trinidadian? That is a fraud. You's a fraud. That's what she said in Trini. Nigga, you know that's what she said. If you heard her sister, Sexy Trini Mills. How Sexy Trini Mills are going on, Gil? AKA Crescent Mills. That's what she said the other day. You know what I mean? Yesterday, last night, actually. Check the last stream. Trust me. It was Gigi Morning on the stream. And Gigi was in the chat with us. Shout out to her. Rocking with us for like a couple hours. She was in the chat. She on go. Gigi most definitely on go, nigga. I don't know if y'all on go, but yeah, Gigi's on go, nigga. Straight. And I will be having a conversation with Gigi very soon. So don't worry about that one. Facts. Because we need to talk about some shit too. How about that, nigga? How about that? Yeah, nigga. Get into that. Thank you. Yeah, so we will be doing that as well because we lifting all voices. You know what I mean? Shit, Loose Cannon's been on my channel. Has he not? Yes, he has. Use up a button. Yes, he has. He's argue with me and scream with me? No. Did me and him ever argue? No, we not have to argue. I still make my videos. He came over here, he ain't argue with me never in life. Loose Cannon's never argue with me in life. I make my jokes on him, WACK, all kinds of shit. But I'm not biased, nigga. I'm not a biased person. Maybe he sees that because he never argue with me, bro. Loose never argue with me, bro. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? WACK, I was on a panel with WACK. He never argued with me either. And I make my videos. See what I'm saying? So that's another thing. So I don't have nothing personally against nobody. Because I don't know nobody personally. But when it comes to the content, and all this shit, this is what I'm talking about. I keep it the shit in the content, bro. And what the fuck's going on, the plays that's happening, all the bullshit that's going on. That's where I keep the shit at. Feel me? My shit ain't really malicious. And I'm like, I got some fucking, you know what I mean? Some hate vendetta, hate train against people. I ain't on that. You know what I mean? I ain't on that. And if I find myself getting into that place and anybody with content, I'll stop doing the videos of it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm going too far within myself. Not about the people. I feel like I'm going too far myself because this shit ain't reality, bro. That's why niggas is doing content plays and all the dumb shit, because they know that they can obscure reality and bend reality with this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into the content plays. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll never do 1 million views all the time. Or maybe I will, because I'll go about doing that shit the right way. Salute to that. You know what I mean? But I won't do it for content plays like these. You know what I'm saying? You can say, yo, you gonna beef with me, we gonna beef and shit like that. All right, cool, whatever. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's some little bullshit. I mean, a little bullshit content play, which I don't want to do either, but the layers of these content plays, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? The content play really be having you trying to really decode and break down the content play. So it ain't even about the content play you watching. You be stuck for like 2-3 days trying to break down what the fuck is this content play? Why the hell they did this? Or what the hell? And who else is involved in this shit? So you be there decoding and trying to break down the damn content play more time than you even understanding or watching the motherfucker. You trying to break it down and say, why is these niggas really doing this shit? Okay, I know they trying to get some money. Everybody money hungry. Fiending, breathing down the money. I get it, but it's just money? What is it? Come on, bro. I don't know. It can be fame. Yeah, is it fame? It's always fame too. People do a lot of strange shit for fame, bro. But yeah, man, I think WACK wilded out on the Adam 22 show. You know what I'm saying? He wilded out on this show right here. Let me see if I could just bring that up real quick. Fuck it.
Happen with your woman is a disrespect about that individual. Woman is a disrespect about that individual.
Yeah.
Happen with your woman is a disrespect. Disrespecting somebody, that means the conversation you having with your woman is a disrespect about that individual.
Yeah, probably.
You get what I'm saying? If you look up an R&B calling you a bitch ass nigga, that means I got her comfortable in that pocket doing that.
That is true, yeah.
So, hey, I don't owe you or him nothing. I put y'all on. Nobody know the they was until I set him on the side of me.
That's true.
So let's be real. I had to force that in there because you didn't know who the these people was when I told you I was bringing them on the show. You did that. You allowed me to do that. You like my co-host. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. You had to fucking follow the lead or whatever the conversation with. Same shit with academics and all this. So now, let's fast forward. How the fuck you go on academic show somewhere I opened the door up to? Call me a bitch.
She called you a bitch? What?
Right? No, this is the problem. Yeah, because she says, I'm his mistress. That's calling me a bitch.
So last night he used him. Honestly, nothing better than when a guy breaks this out.
Let's just be real.
I mean, if she said that, yeah, that has a meaning.
She said, I'm his mistress. She's waiting for me to provide something. Don't wait for me. I don't owe you a thing.
Right.
And I have provided. I didn't allow you to use my resources that you just made a whole lot of money. When you couldn't get nothing done, my resources got it done for you. Just recently, currently, couple 100,000.
Wait, you made them a couple 100,000?
This is a fact.
How?
I ain't gonna speak on it right now, but plan on with me. I'm gonna speak on it. Right? It's getting to a point to where I just sat back and not said nothing. And I don't know what she think or whatever she think is going on, but she got a place, bro. Because I'm a sit-down fool by nature. So when I'm sitting back and I'm allowing certain shit to be said, right? I'm not stupid. If Remo is attacking, listen, bro. If the hunter side, if my people, my exposers, is attacking your wife, your woman, right? There's no way, Adam.
Right.
And you say, "What your people doing?" And I'll be like, I don't denounce these clowns. I don't say, I don't fuck with these niggas no more. And they continue to do it. You gotta believe what? I got something to do with it, right?
Sounds a little shady, yup.
Okay, so I'll let that go. And I'm gonna be real. And hear me. Nigga, I know the secrets. I know the rat secrets. I know the rat shit niggas is up to. I know shit niggas been requested from me as a recent, but we done did the math. And I strongly suggest mother don't with me. Because who I am naturally, that's that nigga that's on. She got a place. I don't owe her nothing. What the f with her big ass mouth going over there calling me out my name? Ain't cool. Until Luce check it, it don't matter. We can keep the disrespect level where it's at. Until you check your bitch and say, bitch, I f with dude, and dude been helping us. Why are you speaking on him, calling him out his fucking name, telling the world how he owe us something when the nigga that helped us on planes as a recent, then it is what it is.
Uh-huh.
It's just that simple.
For sure.
There's something weird going on, bro. She ain't no fucking body.
So what about one of these IBM fan pages who apparently has been like trying
I don't even acknowledge them little dudes, Adam. Them is the same little dudes that'll say, hey, Adam, your wife's getting by over here. They want us to say something back. See, here go the thing. Dude instructs them dudes, do this, he gonna say something back and build your page. So you know what we do, Adam? We ignore them. We don't give them what they want. They little dudes.
Okay, shout out Compton Rick Rock for the $5. I appreciate you.
Right? But at the end of the day, I'm not no fucking fool. The quieter I am, the more I know it. He know that. And he knows she out of line, homie. She way out of line. You don't go on no platform I gave the keys to and call me out my name. Fuck you mean? WACK is Loose Cannon's mistress.
Damn, so she's making it all spicy. She's fucking up a whole friendship.
Yeah, she gonna cause the war. I don't think she want the nigga out. Yesterday, she admitted that they have scouted and intentionally ran from the feds on his motherfucking live. If you think the feds ain't finna have that shit in his next court day where he trying to get out, you crazy. She don't even need to be on this shit because she don't even understand what the she doing or saying. We just all watch Puff get in trouble for manipulating other people's phones. What does she do? She goes on a thing and says, yeah, he uses other people's phone time and this and that and this and that and that and this and this and that and that and this.
Oh, so that's not allowed.
Fuck no.
Ooh,
She
okay.
talk too motherfucking much, and I be telling her, hey, yo, chill out. You saying certain things, you gonna get dude in trouble. She don't give a fuck. She went on a, you want me to send you the plan where she literally said, once we knew he was on the run, we tried to leave. You can't do that.
WACK? Yep. New button, y'all. That's the Yusufa button. Yusufa. They call Big U Yusufa in MDC. Allegedly. And that button's blue. And I just pressed it. You heard what it sound like? That's what you hear when you walk past that nigga. Or his cell, whatever the fuck. That's what you feel. Even if you don't hear, if you can't even hear, you deaf, you feel them though. You feel that shit in the wind. That sound. You feel it in the wind. But look, WACK gonna go in though, right? I did hear CHARISSE on the channel say, oh, he's using other people's calls. What are you doing?
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
I'm like, yo, bro, you know you can't say these things, right? You can't. Swear. And she did say some other stuff like WACK is saying, but don't matter. I never did a video on this and I never spoke about it. I'm just speaking about it now because WACK is speaking about it on a 4-point-something million subscriber channel. And she said it on a fucking, I think, Academics, on a couple million subscriber channel, which is crazy. But I ain't want to reiterate it because it becomes a thing. The feds see everything and people see everything, but they don't see it unless you really pinpoint it sometime for them. So when we start further and making videos on that little part that she said, then that's really going to get them more and more hot. So I ain't jump on that. But look, WACK exposes this part. So you can't tell me he's not exposing Loose Cannon. Because if the feds and nobody's seen that part of whatever she said in that long, hour-long or whatever live that she was with Academics or wherever she said this at, if they didn't see this and it's not clipped, then maybe she got away with one. Maybe Luce got away with one right there. You know what I'm saying? Not him, because he didn't do nothing. But I'm just saying maybe it went under the radar real quick. But not WACK. WACK is going to come on the biggest platform, which is bigger than Academics on, and come on it, highlight what she said, both things she said, which is further getting Luce in trouble. So he's hurting Luce also by saying this and repeating this on a 4.8.5 or whatever subscriber channel. You see what I'm saying? He's messing up Luce more. He can't say that he's looking out for dude, and he don't really rock with Luce at all right now. This is how he feels, all right? Because, and this is not a content play, because right now he's fucking hotting up Luce right now. WACK 100. Yes, she did it. His wife, his girlfriend, we understand that she's not his real wife, whatever. But I'm saying, if you with your girl, that's your wife. All right, that's your wife too, though. You don't have to have papers, because I don't think that marriage is just on the paper. But we understand that they're not legally married because Gigi exposed all this. So I'm saying, so we just want to speak clear to everybody that's watching who don't know. But regardless of the fact, WACK is highlighting it now. You feel me? And pinpointing it with Adam on the screen, white man on the screen with him. I ain't got nothing against white people, but the white people bring more white people to watch their shit sometimes. You know what I mean? And some of the white people get a little federal. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. Because we got black people in federals too. If you listen to WACK, he's telling all of our people to go into the law enforcement and all of our people to become cops and all these things like that. I'm not saying if you want to become what you want, come what you want. I have a cousin that I met at my grandmother's party. My grandma's 100 years old now, but this time she turned like 89 or 90. And I met this guy, and she's like, you know, this is your cousin? I'm like, who's this? Yeah, his name Dwayne and all this. Yeah, it's your cousin. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, he's a cop. Nigga. So I'm like, what? He's a cop. Nigga, that's the last time I seen that. Nigga, at the time I was on the crack too. Fuck off. So, period. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I mean, I'm not doing that. He was my own cousin. I don't want to meet that nigga. After I left the party, I said, damn, I should have asked that nigga for a PBA card, bro. Fucked up. I should have took the PBA there because, hey, it is what it is. But I ain't even want nothing from his cop ass. That's what I'm trying to show you. I didn't even want nothing from that nigga. I left. He's a cop. But it's crazy, though, man. WACK elevated on her. But she's been doing a lot, though. I'm going to say that she has. I think that salute to her, though. Salute to CHARISSE because she was out here doing her thing, keeping the channel going in the time when Luce was in there. You know what I'm saying? And getting views, putting together some plays, bringing together like academics and Poetic Flacco and other, you know what I mean? Other acts and podcasts as well. You know what I mean? Which is bringing something to that channel that Luce was not doing. Luce wasn't doing those type of things. Luce channel was about him doing his shit, talking his shit. That was it. You know what I'm saying? So I think she started making a few steps when she started really beefing with the men, arguing with the men, trying to go back and forth with men. I think sometimes when men go at it with women, just like how a man looks crazy when he's going at men, the same vice versa. Women look crazy when they just going at men crazy. You feel me? So now we got a chick like Gigi, like, nope, don't talk to no man. I'm right here and I want to scrap. I want the fades. If you want fades, then bring it for me. Don't talk to no man. See, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a man and I'm arguing with a woman, a man is step and say, nigga, no. What you doing with that? No. Come beef with me, homeboy. And the man don't even have to know her or me. And he could step in and pull my card. Do you understand this? This is what that opens up. That opens that up. So us as men and women need to be respecting each other. You know what I'm saying? Let Luce do the disrespect shit. You don't have to be going out, going too hard. You know what I'm saying? This is when you open up the door for everybody else to disrespect you more. This is all I'm saying. Not to say you can't defend yourself and disrespect somebody if you want to, but you're going to open up a door for people to disrespect you more. It's not about the person that's disrespecting you on the platforms. What about the viewers and us that's watching? People watch you. And then these people that's viewing, the people that's us, because we're all viewers down here, right? All of these people got more subscribed than me. I'm just saying, we viewers. I'm telling you, you change our perceptions, the people's perceptions. Feel me? I'm just in the crowd with the people, so I'm just going to say our. But you feel me? You change the people's perspective, and then now some of the people may be getting at you, pointing their finger, saying this, saying that about you too as well. I think CHARISSE could have just been doing a thing, boom, putting together all her shows, put together her plays, and she's doing big shit. She don't have to get into the mix-ups too much. All she got to do is further her shit, bump her shirts, whatever she trying to push, put together new content. She got a channel. She could bring together academics, all kinds of people. Imagine how many more people she could bring. But then she could go into some real world topics or talk about some trending topics, but talk about some shit that women want to talk about. You know what I mean? She could talk about some shit that women want to talk about too, bro. You ain't just got to be in the nigga shit. You could talk about shit about the women shit too. You know what I mean? That might be a lane that she might discover, talking about women shit and getting out of the nigga shit. Do the nigga shit in relations to Luce Cannon a little bit on the channel, not to do too much because that nigga's in a RICO case and anything I say and do will be used against him in the court of law. Okay? So we already know that. Okay? Then she's responding to Gigi and she, you know what I mean? She probably didn't say nothing, but she said when she said, Gigi says now, yo, no, you accuse me of a crime online, bro. Nah, you accusing me of crimes now? Nah, we're not doing that. You talking about I stole your iClouds and shit like that. No. I ain't did shit. I ain't did shit. So since you said I did that, now I'm going harder. Look, bro, look what happens, bro. Look what happens. We think Gigi was exposing everything. I thought Gigi was, even though she's been with him for a few years, so obviously she had more to say, but I'm saying. But remember, Gigi been going for a couple of days now. Boom. But it didn't get as technical as it got yesterday. Yesterday, the shit got hot in the kitchen yesterday, okay? She brought sisters in. After that, she started going off. I put you in this position. I made you do this. I told you suck his. I made you suck his dick, so I don't have to. She wilded out. She wilded out on the stream, bro. Went crazy. You work for me. You're my side, bitch. I'm not signing no papers. Nothing moves unless I say it moves. Now that's how people doing you like bully ball. They playing bully basketball on you now. And Gigi, they like, I took my ass whooping, not in the physical form, but when she was trying to get out her story, they was saying everything about her, smudging out her story, maybe smudging out her name and all this. Blah, blah, blah. Her daughter, she's saying, I was acting like my daughter don't exist. My daughter ain't for him and this and that. Cool. So now I took the ass whooping at that time, right? Boom. But now I got my channel up. Now I'm giving out my ass whoopings. So I just want everybody to be a champ like I was a champ. So salute to that because she on her fade tour. Salute to that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that because she on her fade tour. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. But at the end of the day, though, it's like, damn, it's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. A lot of shit could have been avoided because right now she's like, yo, nah, I'm not signing nothing no more. You see what I'm saying? I'm not signing shit. You feel me? And at one point, she was saying that she was signing it. She would have signed the divorce papers. I think she said she lived in Dallas at the time and she was moving around. But then she said she went back to Vegas so that she could establish residency so that she can serve them with the paper to establish, to get the full custody of her child. And all of these things was being thwarted, right? Now we have all these interviews and these conversations of even Charisse Mills herself saying like, oh, she just some chick, some crazy chick, some whatever chick. Come to find out she's not. She really was his wife. She really is his wife, even though they're not together. She really is legal one. She really, 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 really exists. Her daughter really is really, and all of this is really, really, really. So now all of this comes out to seem like what? Charisse Mills is a liar. It comes out to seem like Charisse Mills is a liar. Okay, now, then we look at this now. The channel's been going good over there with Loose Cannon. Whether you like it or not, the channel's going good. You know, all of them are capped. Everybody's shadow. I ain't got to say the rest of the words. It's called starts with a B because you could see what's going on. But at the end of the day, the channel's going good. Channel's going good now, too. It's still going good. But at the end of the day, Loose Cannon, no matter what, even if it's on op he don't like, he never told nobody don't share his content. Who the hell wants to do that? When you tell people don't share your content's not going to get viewed and streamed and none of that like that. You're going to rely off your own views, which is cool, but you get more views by people sharing your content, bro. Okay. Yeah, you might say, damn, everybody else is sharing my content and getting more views than I am, but it's all right. You guys got to let it go because it's going to bring more subscribers. It's going to bring more energy to your channel. Even when you're not posting, people are sharing your content and it will bring extra energy to your content. So since she's established that, some people are not sharing her content like that. Charisse Mills and Loose Cannon. Okay. And Loose Cannon has a whole channel. Niggas probably want to share some of Loose Cannon's parts that he then did videos that he was doing from months ago. But since she's established she don't want nobody sharing the content, niggas wouldn't even go back 5 months, 4 months for that old Big U shit and sample it. You know what I mean? You could go catch a clip of what Luce was talking about. You feel me? You could go catch a little clip of what Luce was talking about 3 months ago. Yo, big useless, big universe, and play it or whatever. Say, look, Luce, you stupid. Look what happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you want to do something like that. You can't do it. Why? Because she's saying don't do it. But then Gigi coming to say, actually, I'm the legal wife. So anything that owns and belongs to my husband belongs to me, actually. So I'm going to give everybody some kind of paper or some shit to show you. Okay, y'all saying you had a marriage license to show you that you can use anything that's my husband's. And that shit kind of makes sense legally. If you're not the person's real wife, you're just the girlfriend, really. You could be his wife because you know what I mean? You're his wife, really. Charisse is his wife like this now because they're together. And you don't have to have papers to be a wife to me. I understand that. But she's the legal wife. So anything that's moving on his name has to do with her. If he get anything going on with him, has to do with her. If something, God forbid, happens to Loose Cannon, they'll be going to her. You know what I'm saying? To go speak to her about that. You see what I'm saying? So this is the position that she's in. So if you could have signed these papers and got the shit out the way, I think that was a bad step for Luce not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not Charisse's fault that Luce is not doing this. This is Loose Cannon in the middle of both of the women playing a game. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't Charisse's fault of this. That's Luce's fault. Luce should have signed the papers and married Charisse the right way. They did a wedding, but it's not a real wedding. You cannot be married and marry somebody else. It's not right. They'll lock you up if you do that. If you sign and try to do that, they will lock you up. Period. They'll send you to jail, son. You cannot do this. Okay? You cannot be married and marry someone else. You have to get a divorce, get it finalized, and then you get married again. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? It's illegal. Here and Britain. Here and England. Okay? England gave us the law when they created it. I can tell you the date that they created some of these laws, bro. I know a lot of shit in my head. But I'm just trying to tell you this was going on. So it's just a bad situation, bro. Bad situation, bro. You know what I mean? It's just a situation that keeps getting worse. Shout out to Peace and Love 561 in the chat. Shout out to the bro. You already know. Shout out to Rizzy Rock. Shout out to the bro Rizzy Rock. Make sure you go check out the bro Rizzy. Spelled just like that. IRIZZY. Letter I. Rock, ROC. Check out the bro too, you know what I'm saying? You most definitely, that's why you most definitely go find Peace and Love too. They be having some dope conversations, some of the same conversations. I'll be over there rocking with them too. I'll be over there with Peace and Love and all that. We just be having conversations. I'll be all over the YouTube streets, man. Trust me, you know what I mean? So I just be trying to put y'all on game. You know what I mean? Where y'all can find me if you like my content or whatever, you know what I mean? When I be on channels, I be thugged out too. I be not thugged out in some gangster shit I'm talking about. I be fun. I be in my bag, nigga. I'm funny. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, facts. And if any of y'all need my help in anything, man, I'm not here to just grow, get to 1 million subscribers without helping y'all. Like, I want to help people every single day. And every day I help one of y'all, some of y'all, in any way I can if I spend my time on y'all channels. I mean, I do a lot of paperwork reads. I know some of y'all don't have pay, so I come on y'all channels, be reading the paperwork, the Cuffy, the Big U, all that shit. I be bringing the paperwork to y'all, so y'all ain't even got to pay for the shit. I got it. I be sharing everything I'm doing. That's how I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing by myself, and I'm not building nothing by myself. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that meet me here and they notice, I'm not lying to them. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, like I say, all you got to do is hit me on the gram. Udo on goes my Instagram. And just ask me for, you know what I mean, what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I need some help with SEO. I need some help with, my shit. I don't know what's going on. Maybe my titles. I know a lot about SEO. I know a lot about YouTube, bro. Trust me. I got 11 monetized channels. I did this shit 11 times. I monetized 11 channels right now. Okay, salute to that. Facts. I have 11 monetized YouTube channels. This one made 11. Okay. Facts. And all my channels monetized in a couple of weeks. Facts. This one monetized in like 3 weeks. Facts. Everybody knows this is truth. I'm not lying. So everybody that's been on my channel since the beginning knows that shit. I was doing my little videos and I had like 3 subscribers, nigga. And they knew this. Okay, cool. But it's not about me. It's about us. Y'all have helped me to get to this point. And what I'm doing is I'm just retributing that. You know what I mean? Facts, man. By helping y'all in real time in any way I could. I got so many things that I know. Like I said, I could tell you about thumbnails. I know to do that. I know to do graphic design. You know what I mean? I haven't done anything on my channel yet. Yeah, y'all have to be doing little tweaks. But I'm going to bring up screens and all that shit and start showing y'all the shit that I'm doing, man. And I'm going to help y'all too if y'all need my help. So anything you need to know about YouTube, how to build your channels, how to start your channel. When you upload and upload unlisted, don't upload private. You know what I'm saying? Then you set it, let it process first. Then you upload it. Then you pin a comment every time you go live or any video that you ever upload. Pin a comment on it. These are YouTube checklists. All of these little things. I could teach y'all anything I know in my head. It's nothing for me to charge y'all. It's not for me to make no videos on it like I'm trying to get 10,000 views off that shit either, bro. I'll just tell y'all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything you need to know. If you see me growing, it's because God, it's because of you, and it's because I know a lot about YouTube, and I know a lot about SEO and search engine optimization and all that shit. I know it. You feel me? And I see people trying to sell people services of these things that I know in my head, and I can do the same thing, sell people shit. Trust me, I got kids and shit that I want to feed, but everything ain't about money to me. You know what I'm saying? Money's the same shit that gets you caught in conspiracies and RICO charges, bro. Chasing at every dollar, bro. My grandmother told me so. My mom told me every dollar not good, homeboy, homegirl, and I believe that. So much so, I've translated that to the future, that every view is not good as well. You would think you want every view, but you really, really don't. One view could be your biggest hater that's coming to take your goddamn. You already know the vibe. Yusufa button. Yusufa button. You know what I mean? So to everybody that's rocking with us, you already know. I want everybody subscribe to On Go. You heard? We all on Go. Go ask Gigi. Her ass on Go. Ask her. Her name Gigi on Go. I bet you didn't know that name. Her name Gigi on motherfucking Go. On God. Go ask her. Yo, Gigi, you on Go? Hell, motherfucking, yeah, you damn Skippy. She might tell you some hyphy shit. Like, what they say in the Bay again? I forgot what my man from the Bay was telling me. He called me the other day. And he say this shit all the time. That should be killing me. He from the Bay, man. My man called me the other day. Damn, I had a brain freeze. I can't remember what my man was telling me the other day from the Bay. That's just funny. But, yo, shout out to the Bay. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. Shout out to all my people, like I said in the chat, man. That's my piece right there. Peace of love. Make sure you go subscribe to the bro, man. Shout out to my girl, Sexy Slim the Goddess, my homie in the chat. She ain't in the chat right now. I don't know where she at. She wherever she at. But these people show me love. 80 Mola, she's another sister that come over here and show me love in the chat. Appreciate them. Tay Luciano be here, you know what I mean, heavy in attendance. You know what I mean? DJ Big Gang, you know what I'm saying? Retired Troll. So many of y'all, man. Sexy Nay, I ain't seen you in a minute too, sis. I know where you been, girl. But you know, man, so many of y'all show me so much love, and I appreciate all of y'all, man. Chris Nicole, that's my sis too. Chris Nicole, Krys Nicole. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to Chris Nicole. She in her bag too. That girl Henny, make sure y'all subscribe to that girl Henny. Everybody get your Henny glasses and be a part of the Henny thing. Hey. And make sure y'all go on to Big GG, nigga, not the little one, not the little one. Make sure y'all go on to Big GG on Go. Okay, just search the whole shit just like that. Big GG on Go, nigga, because GG on Go. Go search Big GG and go see it. You know what I'm saying? Go and see Big GG, my nigga. She got some new videos. She uploaded a new episode of her, I think, what's this shit called? She got like her shit like Lifetime and Snapped and all type of shit over there. She got some shit going on. I already see her shit building like a true crime. She dropping receipts and all that. Because she got some shit called Sincerely Your Wife. That shit sound like a Netflix deal or some crazy shit. So whatever. She got that shit going on. But then she got the true lies, the lies exposed. And then she got the scam, sham wedding. And she got some fucking shit like fucking law and crime over that motherfucker. Huh? She got some Oxygen shit going on. Some O Channel. Some, what the name of Oprah shit? Oprah? No, I'm just joking. It was Harper, right? Oprah. But yeah, though, her shit is turned up over there, man. For real, though. But salute to all the people that's in this, man. Salute to all these people that's in this, man. Like I said, niggas is in jail right now. Free all the niggas in jail, man. Straight up, son. You know what I mean? If you're a rat bastard, stay in jail wherever you are, whoever the fuck you is. But I don't pray for people to be in jail. Straight up. Unless you on some weirdo shit, which I don't still pray for you. I just want you to be there. Or somebody to bust your skull. But if you're doing like weirdo things and shit like that, yeah, you know what I mean? But if you did street shit and I understand you could change, man, trust me, I came from doing the same shit. I try to change my life every single day. I have changed a lot of it, but I still say I'm changing because everybody think change is finalized. It's not. I'm just constantly trying to just change for the better and to be better, you know what I mean? So that's what it's all about, man. Salute to y'all. Just big up yourselves. Make sure y'all blessed up. Make sure y'all staying hater free. Make sure y'all staying away from the ops and the cops. Don't be like 600, aka 1200. Stay away from the ops and the cops, homeboy. Straight up. Stay away. You heard? Ooda, ooda, ooda. I need everybody to do what?
All my niggas from the Ooda. All my niggas turn shooters. Ooda, ooda. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been this right. You been stuck in a computer.
Everybody subscribe to the channel. Make sure you notify when we drop it, because when we drop it, we not flopping. You heard? Ooda, ooda, ooda. Always on go. You heard? Always on go.
All my niggas turn shooters. Ooda, ooda. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas from the Ooda. All my niggas turn shooters. Ooda, ooda. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been this right. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Ooda. Welcome to the Ooda. All my niggas from the Ooda. All my niggas turn shooters. Ooda, ooda. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been this right. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Ooda. Welcome to the Ooda. All of my niggas insane. They tryna catch a mistake. Young niggas putting in pain. It in the game, all for the game. Niggas ain't playing for nothing. Went in school, laying it bang. My little nigga kill my little nigga. Full-time job not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch of the field, nigga. You was in the house, I'm a field nigga. No fuck boys around real niggas. Been a drug dealer since a little nigga, huh? To get a kilo, they'll kill a nigga. Fuck how you feel, nigga. To get some kilos, I'll kill a nigga too. Throw that rock like I'm Montana. Good head, raise my antennas. G49, not San Fran. Beat the box with my bandana. Then I dip set like I'm Santana. I'm in UK like that Montana. She bring me money, you press her. You got a jug and finesse her. I give a dick that'll change her life. You leave her change on the dresser. Shorty, you're ready. That pussy ready, get ready. Don't wanna get ahead of myself, but I want the head for the Getty. She said she fuck with the Ooda. I told her open the Chevy. All my niggas from the Ooda. All my niggas turn shooters.